What if no one ever lied? Imagine a world where no one, absolutely no one, ever told a lie. No white lies, no deception, no half-truths. Everything people said was the pure, unfiltered truth. Sounds like a dream, right? A world of absolute honesty. But would it really be paradise? Or would it be a nightmare? Lying has been an essential part of human communication for as long as we've existed. We lie to protect others, to protect ourselves, to manipulate, to persuade, and even just to be polite. Some lies are harmless, like telling a friend their cooking tastes great when it really doesn't. Others are dangerous, like lies in politics, business, or relationships. But what if lying was never an option? In this video, we'll explore what life would look like in a world where every single person told the truth. How would relationships, business, politics, crime, and even entertainment change? Would society function better, or would it collapse under the weight of brutal honesty? The impact on society. Relationships, love without lies.
One of the biggest changes would be in personal relationships. Imagine never hearing, "You look great in that dress," if it wasn't true, or never being able to say, "I'm fine," when you're really not. People would always know what their partners truly thought about them. Would this create stronger bonds based on absolute trust, or would it destroy relationships because people couldn't handle the unfiltered truth? Without lies, there would be no cheating, because affairs would be instantly exposed. But would people still stay together, or would breakups and divorces skyrocket? Would friendships survive if we always knew what others really thought of us?
The impact on society, politics, the end of corruption. Governments and politicians rely on strategic language, half-truths, and even outright lies to maintain power and influence. If no one could lie, politics as we know it would cease to exist. Campaign promises would always be genuine, and every leader's true intentions would be exposed. Corruption would be impossible, but at the same time, diplomacy would become incredibly difficult. Countries use deception as a tool in negotiations, alliances, and conflicts. Would nations still cooperate, or would the world become more chaotic without strategic lying? The impact on society, business, and advertising. No more exaggerations. In a world of honesty, marketing and advertising would be unrecognizable. No company could exaggerate the benefits of their products. There would be no misleading claims, no hidden fees, and no false promises. Imagine an ad that simply says, "Our burgers are average, but they're cheap." Or a politician saying, "I will try my best, but I can't guarantee results." Would people still be persuaded to buy and vote, or would decision-making become completely different? The impact on society, crime and law, justice without deception. Lies play a huge role in crime. Criminals lie to cover their tracks, witnesses lie in court, and even law enforcement sometimes bends the truth to get confessions. If no one could lie, crime investigations would be incredibly easy, because suspects would always tell the truth. But here's the catch. Sometimes people lie to protect others. Imagine a situation where a mother had to reveal her child's location to a dangerous criminal because she simply couldn't lie. Would absolute honesty always be good, or could it create dangerous situations? The impact on society, entertainment, and creativity. The death of fiction. Without lies, would storytelling and fiction still exist? Novels, movies, and plays all rely on made-up stories. Would we still enjoy them, or would society only accept real-life events? Comedians often exaggerate or create false scenarios to make people laugh. Would comedy disappear in a world where only the truth existed, or would it evolve into something completely different? The psychological and social consequences. While honesty is generally seen as a good thing, the truth can sometimes be painful. If people couldn't lie to protect others' feelings, would mental health issues like anxiety and depression increase? Would society develop thicker skin, or would people struggle to cope with constant bluntness? On the other hand, if no one could lie, trust would become absolute. You'd never have to question whether someone was being dishonest. Every relationship, business deal, and political promise would be based on pure truth. Would this make the world a better place? Humans evolved to lie for a reason. It's a survival mechanism. In a world without deception, would we evolve new ways to navigate social situations? Would we develop more sophisticated body language, tone, or expressions to communicate feelings without lying? Conclusion, would it be heaven or hell? So, would a world without lies be paradise or chaos? While honesty might seem like an ideal state, our society is built on a balance between truth and deception. Some lies protect, some manipulate, and some entertain. A world without lies would be drastically different, but whether it would be better or worse depends on how we, as humans, adapt to it. Maybe the real question isn't, what if no one ever lied? But rather, how much truth can we really handle? What do you think? Would you want to live in a world where no one could ever lie? Let us know in the comments.